Every day this stretch on Wellington Street becomes a clearway zone between 4:15 and 6 p.m, with tow trucks waiting in the side streets ready for a guaranteed job. One East Perth worker decided to speak up. We spoke to him today to see what he thought on the matter. You work nearby this stretch on Wellington Street where trucks regularly tow cars away. How does it impact you and what compelled you to speak up?
It makes me angry because it's totally unnecessary. And it was only when I heard about the woman who had the twin babies who came back to her car 5 minutes after the clearway was in place, and she couldn't even get her baby seats out of the car, and so she was stuck on the side of the footpath with twin babies.
I asked them, okay, can I at least get my capsules out of the car? I can't get in another car without them. And he pretty much just said, no, that's my job, you can't grab anything.
How did you feel when you read about Mrs. Feeney's story? Could you somewhat relate to her situation?
Well, I could, because that could have been my daughter with her two young kids, and for the sake of the punishment does not fit the crime, and that's the problem. To come back 5 minutes after a clearway when your car's not even blocking traffic. It is a clearway, and I accept that maybe they should get a fine, but towing is just morally wrong, quite honestly.
Have you ever been hit with a tow truck fine yourself or something similar?
No, I've never been towed. I've never been fined in a clearway because I'm careful where I park, and I park in a car park around here, so it's not an issue. But it does annoy me when I see the tow trucks at 4:10 up all of these side streets just waiting for an easy $300.
Do you think perhaps the parking signs are a bit unclear? Do you think they could be more clear?
Well, it's a matter of fact that the parking signs here don't say that if you are in the clearway after 4:15 your car will be towed. There is no warning to say your car will get towed.
How many cars do you normally see being towed away on a given day, and do you think it's fair?
Well, we've seen up to 5 cars on occasion, so generally every day there's a couple of cars that will be towed, and that starts from exactly 4:15. And what happens then is the tow truck drivers come back, and I've seen them here recently as late as 5:45, just waiting for someone to stop here accidentally, hop out their car, and they can still tow them up to 6 o'clock. But the traffic's all gone home.
So ideally, what would you like to see change in this situation?
I would like to see clearer signage about the towing, but what I would like to see is that the City of Perth actually reviews what they consider a safety issue, because I can't see how it is safe at 4:14 and then at 4:15 it's unsafe. So I would like to see it stopped being counted as a tow-away zone.
So a city spokesman said the clearway zone was a safety measure for drivers leaving the city. Do you agree with this, and why or why not?
I certainly don't agree. I mean, certainly if it was Beaufort Street, for example, where there's only 2 lanes, it would be a safety issue and traffic would be blocked. But I'd like to see them come down and actually do a review and ascertain to me how come it's not safe, because as you can see in the street, there's plenty of lanes for cars to get by, so it doesn't make sense.
Is there anything else you'd like to add on the topic?
I would just like the City of Perth to, instead of just using their standard line, which I knew they were going to come out with one, to actually seriously consider the situation, come down, have a look, maybe talk to some of the people who see the cars towed every day, and have a review at peak time, just the fact that the traffic does not get blocked if a car's parking here.
Gabrielle Clark reporting for Undercurrent.